Moving on to goal 3 of No Compromise Stage 6. Alright. Fantastic. With my guidance, you're clearly beyond what they were imagining. Let's see, we gotta overtake 26 cars and lap at least one in this 4-lapper. And that's gonna be at the Speedway, the outer rim. And rolling start, as always. So considering there are 22 in the grid, some we're gonna have to obviously overtake more than once. Does it mean I have to lap 5 cars? Well, I guess we'll find out. Here, let's just go as fast as we can, and there is somebody that decided to help me out a bit by going off track. So of course, when you're racing on the Speedway section of any of these NASCAR tracks, the tricky thing is to just that finer control, right? Because you don't want to slow down at all. So very steady hand is very important here. And I suppose if you are having difficulty bringing down steering sensitivity, if you use tilt A or tilt B for your control mode, might make it a little bit easier. Anyway, so overtaking the full grid, of course, gives me 21 overtakes, and I'll have to overtake 5 more, which would naturally count for lapping at least one, since I'll be lapping 5 of them. And we're in lap 3, and there's no sign of anybody. At least that one guy skidded off. I should be able to lap that guy. Let's see. Yeah, the skid mark that you just saw. Of course, the second place, the lead that I have from Santos does not really tell me much of a story, since we're not trying to lap the second place. We're just trying to lap just the tail end of the pack here, and there we are. We got the visuals. Alright, that's 22, and they seem like about the same distance apart from one to the next, so 3 more is what I need. I think I'll be able to squeeze 3 more in, because of course these curvy sections, they do slow down even in Speedway. So 25, and right before we come across the end of the race, squeezing in full 26 overtakes, 5 of which were lapping, apparently. That's pretty straightforward though. I mean, pretty much I went flat out from beginning till the end. Just steer, right? So as long as you don't like bump into anybody, I suppose this goal shouldn't pose too much of a challenge. So I decided to take the inside just because a couple of reasons. Inside is actually, oddly enough, faster. If you've ever run time trial at Daytona or any other speedway, the inside always gives you a better time than the outside, or swerving back in and out. Here I took the outside just simply because they were all lining up on the inside and there's plenty of space on the outside. And then by this point I believe I am in second place at the end of the lap 1, so just, you know, there's not much else you can do other than just, you know, going flat out. And we overtake everybody at that point and into the first corner, right? First curve of the lap 2, and then just, yeah. Really not much time to spare. So Yeah, nothing special, just testing out how fast this car can go, more or less, since we're just, you know, pedal to the metal here. And the car will grip, so that's kind of nice to know. That's always the question, isn't it, with these cars? Most NASCARs grip pretty well through these banked turns at their native NASCAR tracks. But these other cars, some can hold going flat out while others can't. And FXXK, at least with without any upgrades, I believe it can hold. So once you upgrade more, I guess if you obviously have higher grip, then it helps. But if you get more on the speed, you might have to adjust your gas a little bit just so you don't skid out. So that's something to be aware of if you're running with more upgrades. But anyway, that was pretty straightforward so far. So stage 6, not too much trouble. It does put the car in red yet again. So we'll see if I need to service again. But for now, we're moving on.